So I'm sitting in the car, my daughter's gone for her weekly gymnastics session, and this is good for me because this gives me 1 hour in the week that I know is consistent, where I can just kind of sit back, relax and chill out a bit. Now, I was just on the iPad in the car and just, going through some YouTube videos, just learning some stuff, and then I came across my diabetic friend account, right? And I realized, man, I'm like the worst vlogger dude on the planet. So I thought, it's time to do a video. I realized that my camera was in the bag, and so this is what's happened. The first thing is to know that you're not alone. Now, I know this sounds really simple, but the thing is, right, we're living with healthy, normal people around us every other day, with working pancreases and all that. And sometimes it's easy for us to feel like, man, we're the only one who's living with type 1, and nobody else gets us, and they don't understand the daily, minute by minute, almost like stresses of this thing, right? You're always testing our blood sugar. When you're going out, we're wondering, have you got backup supplies and all this kind of stuff. It's a constant kind of like, a head thing, right? So I was just thinking, it is true. Creating this channel is great for me because I'm like, I can connect with you guys. That's a huge deal. You guys can connect with me, and in this, we are connecting. There's nobody else that has this connection because our pancreases don't work, which is kind of weird, but it's true. You're not alone. If you're struggling with your diabetes at the moment, so are hundreds of thousands of type 1s out there. So seriously, just rest in that knowledge. Number two is that there is always hope. Now, this may sound a bit airy-fairy, a bit wishy-washy, but no, not really. Hope is one of those things that we sometimes have to hold on to, right? It doesn't matter where you're at in your journey as a diabetic. You might be newly diagnosed and overwhelmed. You might have, fairly good management, or you might even have complications with your diabetes. The bottom line is that from where you are now to where you want to be, there is always hope. You can turn things around, you can get support, you can, change your mental attitude, and this might not happen all the time, but there's hope that you can improve and you can live a long and healthy life with diabetes. I've got to remind myself of this. I get down, I've got early signs of retinopathy setting in. It freaks me out, man, I'm not gonna lie, but I have to hold on to the fact that with good control, doing the best I can, there is hope. And point number three, we really need to reach out to others. Me creating this video is me reaching out to you, being honest about how I've been feeling. But the same is true for you, right? Now, hopefully you've found this and this is encouraging you. So hey, we've encouraged each other. High five. If you are down or you feel like you need a bit of help, seriously reach out to others. It might not be a fellow type 1 diabetic, but it might be your professional health care team. But in a lot of times we can take encouragement from each other. So if you're feeling down at the moment, really just reach out. I am terrible at getting back to comments just because my life is so crazy at the moment, with 2 kids. I've got a few businesses that I'm running, and it's all cool. I love what I'm doing, but I really sometimes need to just realize that actually this is one of the most important things in my life that I can be doing, because this is where I'm making a big impact in the world, hopefully. And yes, you know what? I don't have a big following, but that's fine. If I'm making a small difference into someone's life by sharing this video, I'm happy. If you are feeling down or you feel like this has been helpful or whatever else, please put some comments down here, because I'm going to try and jump onto these comments and hopefully we can start a bit of a dialogue. But guys, reach out. That is the 3 things I thought about today. Guys, let's keep this real. We're living this. Our pancreases don't work, but that's okay. The rest of us does. And you know what? We are awesome. Being diabetic, it puts hairs on our chest, and I don't mean that for the women. Don't freak out, it's not a literal thing, but you know what I mean. It makes us stronger people, and that actually can help us even live more fruitful lives, because if you overcome challenges, that really grows character, right? And that is what will push us forward in life to achieve all kinds of cool goals. And I've seen this with other diabetics. So guys, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks again. Please subscribe, share this if it's been helpful. I will do more of these soon.